study entitled as The Assessment of the Selected Physico-Chemical Parameters of the Ponds in BFAR, Carmen Cebu, and White Road in Aowan, Cebu City.
So the rationale of this study is water quality being a component of water that should be present for the optimum growth of aquatic organisms such as Oreochromis mosaicus, or locally known as tilapia. Species in aquatic environments such as ponds are largely governed by the physical chemical characteristics and stability.
There are words that are firstly mentioned in our studies that the panelists and the audience might not be aware of. So the following keywords are
The following keywords are pisciculture, physical-chemical characteristics, dissolved oxygen, and hydrogen sulfide. Now first, pisciculture, also known as fish farming, involves raising of fish commercially in tanks or enclosures.
Next is the physico-chemical characteristics. Physico-chemical characteristics is the physical and chemical parameters that the researchers had used in order for us to determine the ponds health. And the different physico-chemical parameters are the pH, temperature, alkalinity, salinity, hydrogen sulfide, ammonia, phosphate, nitrate, dissolved oxygen, and carbon dioxide.
Now, dissolved oxygen is the measure of the amount of gaseous oxygen dissolved in an aqueous solution. And lastly, hydrogen sulfide is a byproduct of the deterioration of organic matter which usually occurs under anaerobic conditions.
objectives. So the objective for this study, the researchers' objectives were first to determine the selected physical-chemical characteristics in both ponds, and second is to compare those selected physical-chemical characteristics for the potential growth production of aquatic species such as Oreochromis mosaicus, or locally known as tilapia. Methodologies. So what the researchers did in order to have a water analysis was first we used rubber gloves and rubber boots for our personal protective equipment. Then the researchers conducted both the temperature and the pH for these physical-chemical parameters. So as for the temperature and for pH, and to take note of, the researchers had a total of 3 trials, and each trial had a 6 different samples that is within the reach of the researchers. So with the temperature, the researchers submerged the mercury bulb thermometer that was provided by the biology laboratory 6 random times, and so was with the pH strip. Next, we used the styrofoam box as our container to place the water from the pond. But before that, we contained the styrofoam box with 2 packs of ice and with water as well. Then, for proper sampling for water quality, what the researchers had to do was first to sanitize the 1-liter bottle thoroughly in and out, and so was its cap with distilled water. And so after that, we submerged the 1-liter water bottle onto the pond, and before immerging it back, we sealed it with the sanitized water bottle cap to prevent air bubbles. And we use the styrofoam box with ice and water to prevent retain the quality of the water itself. And lastly, before we proceed to the results, the researchers transported these 6 1-liter bottles to the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources for the actual water sampling or water analysis results. So for the results, the researchers hired a statistician, and as what we have been told by the statistician, the statistician used the SPSS, or the Statistical Package for the Social Sciences version 7. So to summarize, the first table basically talks about the standard deviation of the water of the physical-chemical parameters from each site. So the standard deviation means, or falls into meaning that it shows how dispersed the data are collected within that 18 samples in total. And then for the independent sample test, we have mean difference, which is we subtracted the mean in Carmen from NIO1. So our p-value shows that 0. Such as in pH level, 0.091, and in 0.123, which is found in the hydrogen sulfide, it shows that both of these physical-chemical parameters are not significant because there is a likelihood or similarity between the both bonds. So to further discuss and to specify the results that we have gathered, they will.
So the researchers have made a bar graph in order for us to superimpose the difference between all of the physical-chemical parameters. Now the first bar graph, as we can see, is the pH. Now as stated in our related review of literature by Bhatt-Magar and Gandhi in Devi, the standard range of pH for a fish pond ranges from 6.5 to 9 pH, and trials 1, 2, and 3 of both Carmen and NA1 falls on the standard range. Next is the temperature. As stated by the South African Water Quality Guidelines, the standard temperature of a fish pond ranges from 24 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius, and trials 1, 2, and 3 of both Carmen and NA1 fish pond falls on the normal standard range. Next is the dissolved oxygen. As stated by the Water Quality Guidelines as well, the dissolved oxygen's standard range ranges from 4 to 6 ppm or parts per million. Now, if the dissolved oxygen goes higher than the expected value, it may cause stress to the fish, and it may cause slow growth and possible death. And as you can see, only trial 1 in Carmen fish pond exceeds the normal range of the dissolved oxygen, which is 6.1 ppm or 6.1 parts per million.
Okay, so the first I'll be talking about salinity, wherein according to Bhatt-Magar and Devi, the standard range for salinity will be from 15 to 35 parts per thousand. Now, as you can see from the bar graph, all results fall on the standard range. The next test is about hydrogen sulfide, wherein the recommended range would be from less than 0.03 parts per million. And as you can see from the bar graph, trials 1 and 3 from the pond in NIO1 do not fall on the standard range. And then next we have the ammonia, where according to Bhatt-Magar and Devi, the standard range would be less than 0.01 parts per million. And as you can see from the bar graph, all results do not fall on the standard range. Next would be phosphate, where once again, according to Bhatt-Magar and Devi, the recommended range would be from 0.2 to 0.4 parts per million. And from the bar graph in itself, only trial 3 from the pond in Carmen does not fall on the standard range. Next,
Carmen,
next nitrate. According to Aguirre, Aquilito, and Imoyen, the standard range would be less than 3 parts per million. And as you can see from the bar graph, all results fall on the standard range. Next would be carbon dioxide, wherein the recommended range for carbon dioxide levels would be less than 15 parts per million. And from the bar graph, once again, all results fall on the standard range. And lastly, alkalinity, wherein the recommended range for alkalinity would be from 120 to 400 parts per million. And as you can see from the bar graph, only trials 1 and 2 from the Panininaya 1 do not fall on the standard range. And so, to the conclusion, the researchers conclude that in the pond of Carmen, the ammonia and the phosphate do not fall under corresponding standard ranges, while in the pond of Inaya 1, the hydrogen sulfide, the ammonia, the phosphate, the alkalinity, and the dissolved oxygen do not fall under corresponding standard ranges.
Now for the recommendations. The researchers recommended that the Carmen brackish water fish farm would be monitored closely because as you can see in the conclusion, there is still an abnormality